well, we'll give it this last shot. If it does well, then great. If not, so be it. And today will just not be a day that I stream, apparently. So last night I did play. Yeah, I saw. That is just insane. That is completely insane. I just thinking about it is ridiculous. Like, I'm thinking about just the moves I make to get done any of this game, and thinking about how much concentration and just time to even come close to that. But yeah, I did play last night. Knocked out the rest of Pacifism, which I did post to the Discord, just the picture. I will not be playing in black and white mode. You can't distinguish, as I said, the parries, so it's, if I'm going for actually completing at least all the A ranks, especially right now, I need to see color. But that leaves me with 3 bosses left for A ranks on Inkwell Isle 3. This guy's one of them.
Good day for Inkwell Isle. And begin.
The Phantom Express, and of course my old favorite, the Queen Bee. I don't know what I find more impressive though, like, the DDR pad's really cool. But I did see somebody actually beat an A+ rank everything without ever dashing, which was also really neat. I think Derek had mentioned that one. Like, people are finding really inventive ways to just make this game, which is already not easy, even worse. That's gotta be an A- or an A. I think I only got hit once. I utilized my supers well, and I parried at least, I think, 3 of those barriers. Yep, that's gotta be an A. It's great that I get a feel for the grading system now. And at 5 minutes, A- works. The achievement isn't clear in the description. Like, it says A rank, but there's A dash rank. So nobody was sure if they meant A minus, or what. It's anything with the letter A. So yeah, if we look, like, my first world, I had 2 A minuses on Hilda and Cagney. Then a bunch for World 2. World 3, we are down to 2 bosses, Rumor Honeybottoms and Phantom Express. But yes. Oh, I'll show them off. Filters. 2-strip. I think this looks cool. This one I could actually play regularly. And then black and white. Which, while this looks the coolest, is just so impractical for going for achievements. What am I using even? Okay, the other thing, I disparaged the charge shot yesterday. I said it was not a good gun. It actually is a good gun. It can make quick work of any boss.
Good day for us. It's on.
Although for this one, it doesn't look like it's going to be a good idea. Or at least to start off, this first phase charge will not be a good attack strategy. Charge shot probably is not a good choice for this. Maybe Chaser. Yeah, why not? We'll try Chaser.
A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
Oh, that's gonna be a waste. Darn. Ugh.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
That's good so far. How bad's the lag? Might have been a little too slow. B plus, yeah. I don't know if I can really change any of that. I don't want to change that for sure. I could get rid of a heart, but for what? Dashes aren't really important in the fight, Maybe coffee. There's not much to change with the setup I'm using for this fight.
This match will get red hot. And begin!
Except for maybe, you know, not
A brawl.
getting hurt while parrying.
Here goes. A great slam and then here goes.
That's not gonna work.
It's on. Here's a real bout. Now go. Here's a real bout. Here goes.
Going for an A, going for an A. Or an A minus. Even that'll work.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
I can't jump against him. If I jump, I'm gonna get hit. Like, that head is not free. Yeah, good knockout, but that's still not good. At least not good enough. Still too slow. Another B+. Maybe if I go charge shot. I know that didn't work for the first boss, but for the first train car, but yeah, that'll work for some of it, I think. It'll make a big difference for a lot of the speed portion that's really lacking. And I mean, I can get through this with the regular gun easy. And really, look how quick that charge gun does. The health is terrible at this point, but although health might be still bad, but the parries and the supers should still be enough. That could be an A- now. Yeah, that should be A-. That should be enough. Awesome. There we go. And Elcash, it looks like it was just the choice of game today. Apparently N+ does not want to stream, but Cuphead is reliably able to stream for me. Don't know why that would be. Okay, so that leaves me with, for World 3, just Rumor Honeybottoms is the only boss I have not been able to get at least some kind of A grade on yet. And she is far from being an A right now. My problem with Honey Bottoms is twofold. Health has not been good, and I am not good at parrying anything in this fight.
Here's a real high-class bout. You're up.
Well, besides that. This fight is going really fast. Wow. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but that's the best fight I've ever had against her. I'm going to get a B+. Ha! One parry or one super hit more, and that would have been enough. And that was like surprisingly good. I make easy mistakes against her. Hello? Thank you for joining the stream today, and all the other people who decided to come out. Trying to knock out some more of... I've beat Cuphead technically at this point. I just want to get at least an A rank on all the bosses on regular mode now, and try to get back into expert mode, but yesterday was really demoralizing on expert. And maybe it was just that I was having a bad start to play. Because when I played some last night, actually everything was going a lot better. Okay. That was not good, but this might come down a little bit to luck of getting my parries in the right spots. And moving.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
There we go. That could be it. That was it. Mayor. Obtain an A rank or higher on all bosses in Inkwell Isle 3. Not even an A-. We have an A. Wow. To think, that's actually my least favorite boss in the game. I really do not like honey bottoms. The queen bee is terribly annoying of a fight. Okay, so that concludes that area. So then the question is, do I go back to Isle 1, try to knock out Expert? Or do I go to Inkwell and try to A-rank those two? I'm feeling Expert. That's more fun. Especially because it is difficult. We have one boss left in Expert for Isle 1. That is the Cagney Carnation. And to anybody who's played or watched streams of this game, how did I get past Isle 1? Which boss of Isle 1 specifically? I can show you any of the 5 bosses at this point on regular and, you know. Floral Fury, the one I'm going to actually. This is Cagney Carnation. So we're gonna... I'll do it once on regular. Because the difference between regular and expert is not a good representation of what I'm going through. So just to get through Inkwell 1. Actually, I could probably stand here. So if you can, try to parry the pink one. And as you can see, it telegraphs its moves quite a bit in regards to the so if it ever puts its palms together like that, you know you're getting either the blade, the fan blade, or the carrots or the acorns or whatever. I don't know how to describe those. Well, and really, there's not much of a difference between simple, regular, and expert. And I'm just taking hits that I shouldn't take. Like, I don't think this part of the fight actually comes into play for simple. Oops. Apparently I can't get past regular now. Yeah, if you watch the... You want to play crowd control with all the seeds it shoots. If you allow that to get out of hand, the fight gets really hard to do anything. But I'm going to switch to an extra heart because I'm actually going to try this on expert again. This is the one that's been killing me ridiculously.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
And actually, I didn't even obey my own advice there. See, that's the thing, is that this one ratchets it up so much. That machine gun is constant. Like, I'm barely controlling the group that's already on the field, and it's already adding the next group. Wrong power-up. That was bad. Add you where? For what?
Good day for Inkwell.
This isn't online co-op, so I mean, I can't really help you through it besides giving you some ideas on what to do, unfortunately. I did wish this had a co-op. No, it doesn't have online co-op. It has co-op, but there is no online component to it. It is a stated possibility by the developers that they will add it one day, but they have not done so. Because actually, the first weekend this came out, last weekend, a friend and I were co-streaming, and the one thing we really wished was the possibility to have co-streamed it as a co-op instead of just a co-stream. Okay, that one is just not happening yet. That's better than I did yesterday, so anybody who saw me yesterday, that is definitely closer than it was. Yeah, I think Floral Fury on Simple does not have that third phase. I'm gonna move on to Inkwell Isle too, because I'd rather do something different today than bang my head against the wall against her, or it, forever, because that was just bad yesterday. Let's continue to ride the fun of how things went. Oh yeah, finish the barbershop quartet. Okay, Beppy the clown. Pick on mixer, that is under account, I think. If you're looking at, well, I'm looking at it on my computer. Like, I have my computer up while I play on my Xbox, and under settings, you can actually change. Wait, is it settings? I always forget. I actually don't remember. It's been so long ago. Or do that. Old Cash is right. Old Cash pays attention. Hello, Flaky Barley. Okay, Carnival Kerfuffle. Beppy the clown. If you hate clowns, we will hopefully take down this clown today. This is probably my favorite boss in the whole game.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
So, for Beppy, what do I like to do? I equip the machine gun, like normal. I jump to make sure that I'm taking out any ducks that come up on screen. When he rears back, that means he's getting ready to dash at you. And this phase is pretty simple. Okay, he's gonna now come up as a big balloon head. As he's a big balloon head, what you're gonna want to do is, I prefer the spread shot here. And then the spread does a good job of hitting not only him, but also his balloon dogs. The other cool thing is that the spread shot super is this really cool, like, 8 thing. And the 8 is great for if you're, like, right on top of an enemy, especially one that can just hit like that, like be right on top of him, all 8 of the pieces will actually hit him. Okay, that worked out perfectly. So the horseshoe, the horseshoe attack is decided by what color his carnival animal is. So for this, I'm just gonna sit here for now. The only thing is that the train is a lot faster as it comes across the screen, and I'm just gonna stand here. Now he's gonna release some penguins, and I'm gonna just release my super now. It'll destroy all them, and then I'm just gonna keep pounding away at it. And there you go. See, there's another one of those 8s. Spread shot. And there's a knockout on expert. I think that was expert. I hope that was. Hello again, Flaky Barley. Yes, that was expert, so... Hello, Dark Matter. Thank you for coming in today. As I said, we're starting to take down expert mode bosses. There's not a huge change between regular and expert, from what I can see, at least on a lot of these bosses. The only one that's really gotten me so far was the Cagney Carnation in Floral Fury on Inkwell Isle 1. The machine gun seed attack is just... thank you for liking the channel. The machine gun fire for Phase 1 is just so rapid fire that I just haven't had a way to get through it. Hello, Pugmaster. I'll figure out eventually how to do it, but I kind of raged at it for a bunch yesterday, and then today I tried it a few times. Man, hello everybody. Okay, so, the Baroness von Bonbon. Her fight is multi-stage. What happens is that she has sub-bosses. And it's not a set pattern. Ooh, this is bad. So, there's a bunch of bosses that could come out. The hard candy, or the gobstopper type thing. The waffle, apparently, is just my luck today. I get the waffle second. There's also a monster candy corn, and there is a gumball machine. Oh, and a cupcake. So there's 5 bosses. And you will fight usually 3 of them on your way to fighting her. Now, the one thing that has changed between normal and expert mode here is that attack pattern is a little different. And also, the fight actually incorporates the... it used to be that after Phase 1, or the first boss, you would have a jelly bean start coming across the screen. And then after Phase 2, she would start shooting a gun. It looks like the jelly bean starts early. And here's the cupcake. I hate the cupcake. Cupcake's probably the worst one. At least for me. And it's because of the frosting that splashes around. And that final phase of this fight shouldn't be too difficult. I used to have trouble with it, but... Ah, yes, the gumball machine. Now, the gumball machine is fairly basic to fight. Just stay down towards the bottom and just dodge the gumballs. On simple, this fight is a joke. The gumball machine on simple does not fire gumballs. Again with the waffle. I don't like the waffle. I do have a YouTube channel. I think I have it actually linked in my channel description. I put some of the... It's really just all my past Mixer streams. And part of it is that I use them to write walkthroughs for certain games. That's terrible. Oh yeah, there we go. So now she's got the, her cotton candy gun, I guess we'll call it. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, this is the other boss I hated, so I'll skip it for now. Let's keep it moving. Maybe I should do Isle 3. I just A-ranked every Isle 3 boss and found new strategies. You know what? That's what I need to do. I need to start using some of the weapons that I actually like. Because anybody who watched me yesterday will know that I said I hate the charge shot. I find the charge shot stupid, I might have said. The thing is that the charge shot is actually supremely powerful. It makes short work of a lot of bosses. So we'll use that as hopefully a way to make this fight go pretty well. Oh, I did try another Isle 2 boss yesterday. Yeah, I was gonna actually stream N++ today, but unfortunately N++ did not want to stream, and Mixer crashed for me it crashed twice today trying to stream N++, so I came back to Cuphead. And it seems like people have gravitated towards the channel when I stream Cuphead. Now, the one thing bad about the charge shot that I found is that when you actually do a dodge or a dash attack, it actually gets rid of your charge that you currently are saving up. And if you don't charge up the charge shot all the way, it's really worthless. Oh, I'll get that one this time. That was really close too.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
And yes, I know I could parry those pink rings, but the goal is not to do exceedingly well, the goal is just to win. And I've found that sometimes trying to parry stuff just is asking for trouble. I love Cuphead right now. It's frustrating at times. I won't, say I haven't been frustrated by it. I have very few complaints about the game. There's some mechanical things that I haven't liked, like using the super attack does not give you much invincibility afterwards, so I've taken a lot of what feels like unnecessary hits after using the super. But I like the art direction of this game, I like the sound. Like, stylistically, this game is perfect. But yeah, as you can see, like, the charge shot, just a few charge blasts, really can make quick these parts of a fight. It's almost unfair how easy this is as a result at times. Wish I didn't take that hit. I was hoping to head into the final phase with 3 parts, but I can work with this, I think. The only annoying thing here is that those fireballs, if you hit them, they release more fireball goodness, So yeah, like right here, I'm using my super. If something was coming out of its mouth right at that second, there's a good chance I would have taken a hit there. There we go. That wasn't bad. That might actually... No, that won't be an A, because I didn't pair anything, but... I don't know, some people have said that the difficulty is frustrating. I don't find it that way. Thank you. Like, some people aren't big fans of very difficult games. And I've had, like, as I said, there's a couple bosses so far that have frustrated me. And I've had to walk away from those fights. So I streamed last Saturday for the first time, did about 3 hours, and finished Isles 1 and 2 on regular. Got to Isle 3 and was just so frustrated with the game that it was kind of like, time to stop. Last Sunday I did all of Isle 3 and got to Inkwell and stopped when I was just banging my head against the wall against Mr. Dice. No, I want to change up my weapons. And then I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday I finished off Mr. Dice and the Devil for the first time on regular.
Here's a real high-class bout. It's on.
And then so far this weekend, I've been trying to get the rest of my A ranks and then start tackling expert mode. Yesterday I also did Pacifist. Usually Saturdays and Sundays. Unfortunately, during the week I do work and, you know, have to do things that are the mundane. And I don't stream everything I play. Like, I frequently am on trueachievements.com because I do everything pretty much Xbox at this point, and like they're doing a contest there that I'm a part or competing in. So, what would the Easter egg be? I've tried to see most of them. Wow, that's a lot more of the mice, the dead mice, or dead rats.
This match will get red hot. And begin.
Okay, that's just not gonna...
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
Not sure what you mean. I just put up videos, you know, my mixer streams themselves, so... I'm wasting charge shots by doing that. I'm shooting a little too early. Come on, blow up the can. There you go. This phase has got to be... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is another one of those bosses where it's great to just jump up and hit the cat right in the face. Use that super and just continue to pound at it. Nice. A win's a win. That's all I care about. I'm not somebody who's going to be the perfectionist, S rank every expert boss, A plus every boss. I am just looking to win. I'm practical about this. Let's see. Pirate ship. Captain Briny Beard, shooting and looting. This was actually the first boss I started to use charge shot on because, unfortunately, for this first phase, the only spot that's actually vulnerable is him. Okay. So on expert, you just shoot your stupid little gun a little bit faster. You don't. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I am limited to 4 hits. The only area of the game where you can actually recover HP is the casino against Mr. Dice. We've got to almost be... There we go. There's another one. That's the thing. So, normally, just using a regular shot, or even the homing shot, that fight will easily take me over 2 minutes. But with the charge shot, even on expert, that's down below a minute and a half. So... changing up your guns, changing up your weapon arrangement makes a huge difference, especially on the later bosses. I'd say first thing I buy the spread shot, then maybe homing. Like spread shot and homing got me through the game on regular. But now that I'm starting to go for A rank and expert, charge shot is probably your best bet. Oh, you know what? And we'll have a little bit of fun. Since I'm not parrying at all, we'll play it in black and white mode a little bit. So for black and white mode, you have to beat every level with a pacifist rating. That means, or sorry, every run and gun level with a pacifist rating. That means no shooting at all. There are 6 run and gun levels. Last night I finally knocked out my last pacifist. I was waiting for Cannon Turtle. You're no mermaid. You're a Medusa. Yeah, that's the thing. Black and white, it's even better. The only thing is as I said, you can't tell what to parry now. Because the only visual cue you had for the parry mechanic was the pink. Oh. Yeah, we'll do that again. I can beat this boss. This boss never took me too many tries to get down. There's something about bullet hell type stuff with these bosses that never really bothered me. The only one who really is a pain for me is the robot guy in the junkyard. Now this is just cheap. Now she's gonna get the other fish. Unfortunately, I probably need at least one extra hit point entering the Medusa section. Or at least the head Medusa section. Because I'll pretty much be guaranteed to take a bad hit in there. So, bosses... This is me playing after playing Priority 15 to 20 hours. So, this is not, like, blind. It's mostly only bosses. It is not only bosses. There are 6 run-and-gun levels. So, it's pretty much mostly bosses.
A great slam and then some. And begin.
But, I mean, all the bosses are designed well. I've played most of them here, and they're all different. They all have their own style that fits. Like, there isn't a boss that ever feels wrongly placed, badly designed. Even if I hate a boss, the theming is done perfectly. And for being just a boss rush game, really, it's not quick. Like, I mean, as I said, I've been playing this for probably close to 20 hours, and I'm still doing more. I'm still finishing up stuff. Right now, it's just the expert mode, really. I don't have a ton left to do for expert mode. Like, I might be about halfway through now on expert. Like I said, even though I can do this section really well, I take needless hits through that. You get hit by rock or the freeze spell, and then you get one of those skulls to hit you. And I try to position myself in front of a skull each time because I've taken too many hits for that, but you know, sometimes you just still take a hit. You never know. It takes time. It's a lot of just learning. I mean, if you start off on simple, it removes one phase from the fight. So, and that, you know, gets you pretty far to learn that. And then you have to beat every boss on regular mode to even fight the final boss, and then after that you just start working through. That was a waste. Oh, that's gonna hurt. And that's the thing, like, each of these phases, it's just I've done them so many times now that I know what each attack looks like, I know what to expect, and I've figured out how I want to dodge most of the attacks. There's no great secret to it at that point. There we go. See, that's the thing. It's about observation more than anything else. Yes, does it help to have good reflexes? Of course it does. It's a video game. And it's a platformer game. Any of these games are going to take some level of precision and that kind of stuff. But a lot of it you can teach yourself. You know, you watch, you see the pattern, the attack, how they telegraph each thing, because that's the great thing about these designs, is that each one you can see the attack as it comes in. What are they setting up for? How are they going to do it? I don't think I've felt cheated by a death, really. Like, I know there's some games that you get that feeling where it's like, oh, the game cheated me. Okay, we're going to switch to the other cool visual filter they have, 2-strip mode. For this one, I think you need 17 A rankings across all the levels. And we're going to... did I not switch my weapons to a good setup? So like this boss, I didn't like the fight. Like, I find the fight itself annoying, or at least I did. But the theme is great. It's a stage show, it's a play, it's a musical or something, and it's like the whole setup works for this as the stages of her life. And yes, the only way I've found to get past the big wave is to have the smoke bomb as your bonus. Or at least the only way to consistently do it. So that's the thing, like, I made this boss look one try, easy. No, you can't. I did try that. But yeah, so first try expert for that boss. I probably died a dozen plus times to that boss on regular. And that was, you know, learning the first phase, learning the second phase, seeing the third phase. Just piece by piece, getting it together before you saw that. And that's not even great. Like, I could have probably done better. Okay, Phantom Express. Oh, that's a good setup there. So for this boss is in like 4 phases. Actually was facing this boss at the beginning of my stream. I don't know why I'm doing so much worse. Like, I played this boss to get the A ranking earlier today. And this fight is no different than it was on regular. That was terrible. Oh boy.
It's on.
Okay. Visuals. Back to normal. Two-strip mode's cool. Black and white's cool, but I like to see the pink for this because, I don't know, there's something about just seeing it that makes that easier. Oops, didn't want to do that. There we go. Okay, one face left. And I see that they add in something to make the fight a little bit harder than it was on regular. Okay.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
That flying pumpkin is the new part to that last phase. That only appeared in the first 2 phases of this boss, and usually cut out for phases 3 and 4. Fight or flight, fight or flight. Perfect. Oops. Yeah, that was a bad idea. No, I'm going to keep charge shot. That's making that second phase a lot easier for me. Really? That's just random on my part.
And begin.
You know what? Yeah, you do that. Move me. Oops, didn't want to move center. There we go. Eat a super. See, like I said, you know, first few times, recognizing the changes, if there were any. And then that time I didn't even get hit. That's actually my best score ever on this boss. Having fun today. After yesterday being frustrating, this is a good feeling. I think yesterday was 2 hours of banging my head against the wall saying, nope, nope, nope. Let's see. What are we down to? So, in World 1, we still have the Cagney Carnation. I have not beaten that on Expert. World 2, we have 3 bosses left. Wally Warbles, Jimmy, and the Baroness. And in World 3, we have Dr. Call and Rumor Honeybottoms. And then I haven't done anything with the Inkwell Hell. So first up, we're going to take out the good old doctor himself. Dr. Call. I just beat him earlier today. Had a great run to get my A ranking finally. Now, what they change up for Expert on this boss could be anybody's guess. So far, this boss is easier than it was on regular. Well, I'm taking more hits. But I don't notice any big change to this fight. I mean, the head's faster. I won't argue that. Okay.
Good
Not
hit.
bad, not bad.
And begin. Here's a real high-class bout. Now go. This match will get red hot. Now go.
Okay, I don't know what I was doing there.
Here's a real high-class
That wasn't even smart.
Here goes.
Timing's off. Moving fast enough that I'm not able to get a second hit. Come on, that knockout's gotta be almost here. There we go. Maybe an A minus. A plus, whatever. And I believe that leaves only one boss in this area who's not beaten on expert. And I will change up my gun arrangement for this boss. Rumor Honeybottoms. Queen bee of the news industry. I've given her a backstory.
This match will get red hot. And begin!
Okay, so I know that it takes 5 shots of the charge shot to beat the police guard. It takes more on expert. Okay, all that's left is to take out the plane. Man, to think how much harder that boss used to be. I don't know if anybody who else has watched, but Olkesh has, and like, I can remember the first day I tried that boss and how painful that was. To think that today that was first try on expert. And it's a C, whatever, but it's a great feeling to know how much better that is. Okay, so that leaves me with 2 options at this point. In World 3, or World 1, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 bosses in the main 3 worlds to beat on expert still, and then we still have the last 2 bosses on expert. And I also still have not done the last 2 bosses with an A rank, I think. I think I haven't. I haven't been back to this area in a while. So let's see. Yep, we have non-A's on both the casino and the devil. So for the devil, we're going to switch over to Super Art 2 Invincibility. We're going to go with the charge shot and the... No, we're going to do this on regular for now, because I still need A to score an A. No, I will not join your team. I already did that once for the achievement. Instead, we're going to fight the devil on regular. And we're going to be aiming for an A as soon as the load screen's done. Oh yeah, one complaint. Sometimes load screens are long. And that's like the nitpickiest thing I can say. Wow. That's probably the worst opening I've ever had against... And the quickest. I like the charge shot, but that was not good. Charge shot might not be the best there because I do want spread. Like, spread shot's my favorite for this fight. But regular machine gun kind of gives me a good arrangement for the little mini devils that come from the left and the right. And then the spread does excellent work against his phase 2 and phase 3.
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
Yeah, I know this. I'm not going to get the A on the first try, so it's okay. But I need to start working on strategies for the other parts of this fight. Do better. So yeah, as I said, during this second phase, pretty much every one of your shots hits him.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go.
Oh yeah, don't let that bomb stay on screen for a long time. It does blow up, and it does hurt. And it's not like a small explosion. Like, it will take up almost the whole screen. Hello, thank you for joining us today. Just working our way through trying to get some A ranks for the last few bosses. I've A ranked pretty much every boss at this point, except for the Devil and Mr. Dice, or Master Dice. Aw, is it gonna make me have to sit through credits again? I don't want to, as much as I enjoy them. If I have to do credits every time I beat this boss while trying to get that A rank, that would be really... I apologize for this because this sound is annoying, and I understand if people flee from the stream because of it. Like, this is bad. And what that tells me is I probably should do the A rank for that off stream, because there's a chance it'll take me multiple tries, and that's just mean to viewers who are so kind to sit through this. Instead, we'll take down the right-hand man of the Devil, and hopefully get an A rank there, Mr. Dice. Now, Mr. Dice is his own little mini boss rush. And as a note, I hate the number 1 and the number 2. Actually, 2's okay. Number 1 I hate. I can't actually beat number 1. I'm ashamed to say it, but it's the truth. I have never actually beaten square 1. Stomp at the cigar. I was aiming for the 1. My timing's not perfect, even though that is really easy to time. And of course, I end up at my least favorite besides the first square. Like, if there's anything that I hate more than the alcohol trio for square 1, it's the bunny rabbit. And I would say it is well worth getting. And I've gotten better at that bunny rabbit fight, but I still take a hit almost every time. I hate that rabbit. It's infuriating. I take hits on the bunny rabbit more than I care to explain. I don't know what it is. And it should be an easy fight.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Well, that's... I know how that part of the fight could have gone a lot better. But I've got a shot at making it to Mr. Dice. Nope. That's gonna hurt my chances. Even though I think this is Symbol Monkey. It is!
Now go.
And I actually like Symbol Monkey.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
One down. The worst part about this is actually on my stream last weekend, I think I hit the start over square. That's one of those things you do on stream and you're just like, oops. I think 6 is a good square. I don't think that's bunny.
A great slam and then some.
No, it's the horse.
Here goes.
I say I like the horse fight, and then I do terribly. That's typical. Yeah, let's just skip all the squares I want to hit today. Why not? Sounds like a fair assessment for today.
Slam and then some. Now go.
That 8-ball had a lot of health.
Here's a real high-class bout. And begin.
Okay, I know what everybody's thinking. Man, that's really cheap. Yeah, it is. But he's kind of an idiot of a boss. The pattern is really, really repetitive. He almost always switches from left to right, left to right. He only occasionally does that. Hey, there we go, an A-. That means I've only got one boss left to get an A ranking on. The devil. Do I do it? I'm gonna apologize in advance. I'm going to play the devil because I want to get the A rank here and knock this out. And I know that means that if I beat the devil without getting the A rank, I have to subject my viewers to scratchly record playing noise. But I think this is worth it. And subject you to the longest loading screen we've had all day.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
But since we know that we're aiming for the A rank, I will try to make sure that I don't waste... Well, I'm wasting your time by that, but waste time with runs that I don't think have a shot at an A. Too early.
This match will get red hot. Here goes. Good.
Thank you, Hercules.
Here goes.
And I can beat the devil. Everybody saw me beat the devil earlier today. Only like 20 or 30 minutes ago. I got hit by a mini devil. Oh, that's bad. Okay.
This match will get red hot. You're up. This match will get red hot. Here goes.
Oh my gosh.
A brawl is
Terrible.
You're up.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Rip. Unfortunately, when you're going for the right run to get that A rank, you know when a mistake is not good enough. And I think there's one other thing I'm going to change in my setup. Let's be honest. Charm is not helping. I will. I think I'm down to 2 achievements left in the whole game now. A rank the rest of Inkwell, or A rank the devil at this point, and beat every boss once on expert. So. And then if I feel like just having fun after that point, you know, I could go for S ranks on every boss. Really turning a glutton for punishment there.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
Yeah, that one fight. All the other loadings have been really short today, actually. Like, that's the only one that really has been drawn out. And I can't imagine why. Like, the game has been... I've said that the loading can be a little bit long, but not generally. Like, it's usually pretty good. But this has been the one fight today where it's like, why do you take me so long to load? Ooh, that was close. I think everybody should get Cuphead. I love Cuphead. It's so much fun. There we go. That's an A rank. I just got the achievement for it. King. Attain an A rank or higher on all bosses in Inkwell Hell. Yes, I love Cuphead. I think this is a great game. I love the art. I love the music. But I like old-fashioned kind of style of music. The art is perfect. My only complaints have been the occasional long load screen. I think depending on if you use a super attack, sometimes I think the amount of time you get can be a little too short. But I've never felt like and I apologize once again. This should be the last time I do this today. Yeah, the invincibility you get after using a super is way too short. Exactly, because it's actually really cool. Like, this is good music. Is that how you get 2-strip mode, Hercules? Is that what you're telling me to talk to the fork is for 2-strip mode? Because, unfortunately, you don't need to actually A-rank every boss to get 2-strip. It's the requirement some people found out is that you just need 17 A-ranks. So that could, or I don't remember. It's so many A-ranks. But it also is, if you get A-ranks in some of the run-and guns or P ranks in them, they actually count towards him. So I had enough A ranks when I got black and white mode. Okay, so that's weird. Like, they don't show you anything for the finale world. Yeah, I wish I could have Mugman with me, but I do not have a local co-op partner to play. So sad. Hopefully they put online co-op in. As I said when I played this first last weekend, they do. They need to put it in. It's funny, like, you hear people complain about the idea of not having couch co-op anymore, but at the same time, no online co-op in this day and age just seems weird. So yeah, filters. We got 2-strip mode. Definitely cool. And black and white mode. It better not be a $15 DLC. That would just be mean. I wouldn't buy it for just that kind of DLC. And I like this black and white mode. There's just one problem with black and white mode. You cannot see pink. And sorry, but if you can't see pink, how do you parry? You know, it's kind of important. Okay, so I said I had a few bosses left in Expert. We have Jimmy, Wally, and Baroness. Let's go after Jimmy. I think I can beat Jimmy right now. Well, I think Derek would really appreciate online co-op. I felt bad that day when we streamed last week.
Here's a real high-class bout.
We got Jimmy the Jin. Depends on what it is. There are things that I would gladly pay to add to this game. More bosses, more levels, sure. But just for online co-op, no. and I'll actually give a hell no. Like, maybe like a sound. If I can get all the music for it, I don't know. That would be fun, but I'd really be paying for a soundtrack than online co-op at that point. I mean, I bought season passes. There is no homing missile. Plane, you only get 2 attacks. Well, I guess I could say 3, but I don't count small bullets. Are you talking about this attack? These? That's as fast as they fire, unfortunately. Believe me, this is the best attack for this phase, but attack strategies really are phase dependent. This is gonna be cutting it close. I've got a chance. Spoke too soon.
Good job for us. Well done. Now go.
The part that's pissing me off about this fight right now, I actually have gotten through this column section usually without taking a hit, and the first 2 times I've done this boss so far today, I've taken hits here. Like, very unlike me. That was close. That was really freaking close. C+, sure. Five bosses left. Wally Warbles.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin. A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Yeah. And this bird has been driving me cuckoo.
A great slam and then some. It's on.
So anybody who's actually played this or has not played this and has watched this game and saw this boss, what you'd be interested to know is that there's actually a really easy way to deal with How many minutes did it take you to figure out how to do a dash jump? Sorry, that's mean. I have nothing against that person for their game's journalism, because that's silly. But, as I was saying, so on regular for this boss, that egg attack is not at all dangerous. I'm actually going to show you how silly this is, because I find it funny, the change they make. And it's perfect. Yeah, favorite part. It's part of the reason I originally... So yeah, aviary action on regular. This is actually a very easy thing to dodge on regular. Expert's the only problem for me. So, I'm just going to stand here on the left edge of the screen. And I'm just going to make sure not to get hit by the egg itself. Because there is no vertical pieces of eggshell. On Expert, they add in the vertical eggshell pieces, immediately raising the difficulty. The feathers is still a joke on regular or Expert. It is slow bullets. Slow, large bullets. That's the thing, you don't always think of a strategy as being just stay to one side of the screen for stuff, but it makes perfect sense here. Now, this part... Don't be scared to get inside of his eggshell circle. You only have to really watch out for the gun elsewhere. And then just mini-plane out of it. It's crazy. I'm destroying this boss right now on regular. And Expert is just not been good. I just beat Wally Warbles on regular without taking a hit, and I am getting owned on expert. That's fair. Of course, this isn't the worst boss for me on expert. Anybody who was in the stream earlier today saw me try Cagney Carnation in Ink Isle 1, and that fight I can barely even make it halfway through. The Cagney Carnation is forever going to be... Which one? This one or the Carnation?
A brawl is surely brewing.
On expert, they're both hard. I mean, the game is hard. I think I'm getting better. I think I've found my placement a little bit. As you can see, I'm standing still a little bit to the left, and that seems to be good enough to avoid it. The only thing that's really got me sometimes is if it fires eggs in quick succession like that.
Here's a real high-class bout. It's on.
That's the thing. The difference between regular and expert is just a slight shortening of time windows. Things move a little bit quicker. You just gotta be a little bit more careful. I'd like to get through this phase with at least 2 health, I think. But I think I can get through with full if I play my cards right. Nice. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, this is a lot quicker, actually. Ah. Best run yet. Best run yet. Uh. I'm ashamed. I got hit by him. Ooh.
Here's a real high-class bout. And begin.
Yeah, I think I got the strategy down for the eggs now. If you're close to the eggs, go forward. If you're far away from them, go up or down. Yeah, this one. This has been the expert version's what's getting me right now. I don't remember how long the basic one took. Darn.
Here's a real high-class.
Actually, I don't think it took a ton of time, at least on regular, because I'm pretty sure in a 3-hour stream that I did when I first played the game, oh, that's not good, I got through the first 2 Inkwell Isles, so at least with some passing grade. So, that was dumb luck. That was not skill. Just now. I got really freaking lucky. Good, I paid for my luck with stupidity. And Chompy, are you saying on regular expert anyway? Because there are some on expert right now that I'm just floundering on. Oops.
A brawl is surely brewing. And
Yeah, I don't know what I got as my regular grade. I haven't cared too much about my experts. Ah, yes, the dragon.
A brawl is surely brewing.
What do you have as your upgrades? I might be able to suggest a good strategy depending on what you have. And, I mean, if you want, I can play the boss. Hopefully I beat this guy soon. I'm getting better, getting further than I did, so I'm not... I think I'll have this one soon. I just gotta do well in this phase. Like, if I can get through this phase of the boss in relatively good health, I think I can win this fight. There we go, that's a good way to do that. Except for that. Second time that heart's killed me.
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes. Here's a real high-class bout. And begin.
Hey, the bot's here. Thank you for the follow. Or host now. Oh man, a hosting. That is hype.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
This boss is so close to actually being beat on expert. That'll put me at 4. Left. So I don't know what I was thinking there. Oh, the final form. Oh, yeah. That's not a fun part. I'll agree with you there. There we go. Bam. Eat it. Okay, the dragon. I'll go play it once. At least on regular. There's not much of a difference, or a major difference, between regular and expert. So, but I could use a nice relaxing boss fight. And, let's see. I'm going to go with charge shot and pea shooter. So part of how I would approach always any boss, especially later phases, the difference between the difficulties. So simple to regular is a big shift. Simple, you can't play the whole game because it's easier, but part of it is that they actually get rid of a phase of the boss. You don't have charge shot, then I'll do it just with the regular shot. So my philosophy, though, always for the first time through a boss especially, I don't go for parries. I found they were more trouble than they were worth. Wow, I am really not doing good showing you this fight. So, during this part of the fight, I stay towards the back. It helps make sure that the tail actually comes to you in the back row, because it actually gravitates towards your position. Plus, it gives you a good eye for the individual attacks. As I said, I don't parry. I've found that I lose a lot more health by trying to parry if I'm not going for the perfect. For this part of the fight, pay more attention than you would normally. Aimbot's okay. There are some bosses where that actually doesn't help you. For this part of the fight, I pay more attention to the guys along the bottom. For the most part, they'll miss more as a result. And as you can see, I haven't used my special yet. That was lucky. That wasn't skill there. I should have taken a hit. Okay, so for this third phase, for the most part, I try to stay high. The biggest thing is, the reason why is I try to make sure that I don't put myself in any harm's range for that. I don't pay attention to the dragon head so much to see when he's about to aim that attack. Well, and there you go. I mean, not my best run either. Yeah, so the whole thing with the game itself. Yeah, so the difference between all the difficulties. Simple is one less phase, so like, actually, I know what boss I want to show this off. And I'm going back to the first world anyway. Because I think there's a boss that's really illustrative of the difference between them. So yeah, simple is one less phase, things are slower, things are simpler. They don't attack as fast, they don't attack as hard, so you have time. The only thing is you don't get a soul contract. Soul contracts are required to fight the final boss. Okay, so Botanic Panic. First up, we got simple. This is like first boss of the game. So it starts off with the potato, as you can see. Balls of dirt and worm shot are pretty slow. So as you can see, it's really slow, it's really relaxed. And then we move on to the carrot. And as you can see, all the attacks really relaxed. I got plenty of time to dodge. Okay, so that was simple. And this is where I got my S rank on expert. So this time I'm going to up the difficulty to regular. And I'm also going to change my weapons because I don't like using charge shot against the Botanic Panic group. I prefer spread. Okay, so regular. Few changes. First up, we still have the potato fight here, but everything's a little bit quicker. Patterns are a little changed, not too much, but he's speeding up as he goes. And then this final one is even faster, but still goes down quick. Next up, it's not the carrot. This time there's another phase. It's the onion. Onion's got its own attacks. And then finally, we still end with the carrot. This time there's a few extra summoned carrots. And his I-beam is a little bit quicker. Still not that difficult, though. Okay, and one more time, just on expert. But the big difference there was just, like, that was a huge change between simple and regular mode. I've found that the shifts between regular and expert are more of a speed thing. So it's not so much that the fights are longer, I mean, they have more health, but the attacks are almost identical. So this time,
This match will get red hot.
still the same 3 phases that we just dealt with, but everything's quick. Oh, and it's not that you get less of an ending battle for the game, it's that you can't even access the final battle. Like, the last 2 areas are gated, unless you have all the soul contracts. So as you can see, everything's even a little bit faster than last time. Less of a break between carrot summoning and carrot attacking you with I-beam. I played regular from the start for every fight. I don't like simple, but I have watched some people play the game, and I don't think it's a bad idea to play on simple. That's a personal choice there on how you play it. The friend I co-streamed with last Saturday, we were playing, you know, from the start together, but he was having a bit of a tougher time, so he switched over to simple to learn a bit better. I watched a couple of guys stream on Tuesday this week, and were struggling, and for them, playing simple was easier and more rewarding at the time. You can advance through the first 3 islands just by playing simple mode and learn that way, and that's not a bad strategy. Just know that when you get to the end of the game, you can't access the casino without the soul contracts. So it's, you know, it's not, there's no right or wrong to it. Okay, back to the Cagney Carnation, the bane of my existence today. I have raged at this boss now for quite a bit. Mainly because Cagney Carnation loves the machine gun on expert. Like, those first batch of seedlings barely even hatched. And it already brings out the second, or the next one. Like I said, this boss has been killing me.
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
Oh my gosh, there we go. One more down. Woo! That fight is stressful. That's, you know, that's a lot of management there. That machine gun seed is not cool. Okay, let's check to see what we got left. So in World 1, we are done. World 2, Baroness. World 3, done. Finale, Devil and Mr. Dice. So 3 bosses to go, and we are done expert mode. We're gonna try something different. We're gonna try the charge shot.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go!
I didn't find the devil that hard, actually. Anyway, so... the Baroness was pretty difficult. Like, this fight took me some time. I say that as I knock it out on expert, but this was hard. Oh wait, sorry, I know exactly who the hardest boss for me on expert was. Or on regular was. Honeybottom. The bee. And I will pass by it on my way to Mr. Dice and the devil, so I will show them. Yeah, for final boss, I really didn't find the devil that hard. At that point, I think I had developed enough ability in the rest of it to make it not trivial, but not the hardest thing I've seen. We'll stop by Honeybottom so you can see that one. But I probably faced off against her for a couple of hours. And I'm just going to do it on regular with... for this boss, I actually recommend Charge Shot and Homing Shot. Oh, Devil has an unblockable attack? I don't know if I'd call his attack unblockable. It's highly precise to dodge it, the one I think people are talking about, and it's... So yeah, like, I made quick work of the guard, but that was annoying. This part of the fight's annoying. Like, the first couple of times through this fight were just I was a wreck. Medusa does have an unblockable, and it can be difficult. I have strategy to deal with it, but it doesn't mean that it works all the time. So yes, the Medusa's stone vision is unblockable. When she's still attached to her body, it's actually not a bad attack. So yeah, when her Medusa's head is on the body, it's not bad when she stone visions you, because you have time to break out of it. When you're in the tunnel for the Medusa, which, why not, I'll go do it on the way to the casino, it's more annoying, because what happens is that there's these spike pillars, and there's these skulls, projectiles, and they become much more dangerous when you get stoned. So definitely. I hated Charge Shot, and actually during my stream yesterday I said I see no use in it. Over the last 24 hours between A ranking all of this World 3 stuff, it's become probably my go-to for a lot of fights. Ooh, that was a waste. Oh. So yeah, that's unblockable. There's no way around that one. But generally in this phase, which you can actually, if you manage her electric eels, it's really easy to get through this section without taking a hit. Now here, because of those bubble skulls and these stone pillars, what I try to do is I try to be past or in line with missing the stone pillars, and also beyond the floating skulls. So I'm always trying to keep in line with not hitting those things and be ahead of them, past them, so I kind of mitigate the unblockable nature of her stone vision. It doesn't work all the time, but it's better than nothing. Yes, I have unlocked both the two whatever and black and white. I did all 6 pacifist runs for my black and white filter. 2 strip. Thank you, Olcash. See, Olcash pays attention. So yeah, we got 2 strip. That's for getting a bunch of A ranks and talking to the fork. 2 strip looks cool. I actually really like the look of black and white. I think it's really, really cool. I just have one complaint about black and white. You can't see what you need to see. Like, if you're going for A ranks on any fight, do not use black and white. You can't see pink. So you don't know what to parry, and because you don't know what to parry, you'll take a lot of unnecessary hits. So if you're going for Pro or for A, do not use this filter. King Dice. Yeah, last night I did the Pacifist runs. Pacifist is not easy. It takes a lot of time to get used to it. Oh. We're not fighting Space 1. Sorry. If anybody wants to see Space 1, go find a video. I am not fighting 1. I've never beaten Space 1. And I probably could, but I've built that fight up in my mind now as being I'm not good at it.
You're up.
That's a lot of health on that thing. But I know I'm using extra health and the homing, and those both reduce damage, so be it. Daddy needs a 2. One is actually good for me here. Spot 4 is the dominoes, and I find the domino fight to be pretty easy, especially with homing. Oops. Wow. I talked big game and I've taken 2 hits on the dominoes. But I think if I make it to... Oh my god, 3 hits. Woo. Not cool. I think what I want to do though is I want to change my weapon outfit for this fight. Oh, I'm glad I got the health up, but 5 is the bunny.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Good, I died there. That's great. Okay, we're switching to charge shot instead of regular shot. There's not much of a need for rapid fire, but I think the charge blast will do a lot better in a lot of those. Charge shot really does make quick work of so many enemies. Most underrated attack in the game.
Here's a real high-class bout. You're up.
I think the devil's gonna be easier than this.
A great slam and then some. And begin.
Don't like that I took a hit, but that wasn't bad. And that actually goes a lot quicker with charge shot than it did with just homing, which cuts down on my need to dodge attacks. Any number I get here is fine.
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
Wow, I don't take those hits normally. I'm kind of pissed at myself for doing so. Yeah, good. That's fair. I should mess up that badly and lose to the cigar for the first time ever. What is it about Sunday streaming for me and facing off with Mr. Dice in the casino?
This match will get red hot. You're up.
There we go. Started and ended with the same amount of health I went in. Now that fight is only a little bit different from the regular mode fight. The fireball arcs are a little bit quicker and a little bit more aligned with each other. So or a little bit more, the spacing is a little bit tighter to work with.
This match will get red hot. And begin.
I killed a boss with a light charge. That's such a weak attack. As much as I'd love to pick up the heart on square 5, I can't stand the bunny, so we're just gonna skip it. We'll pick up that health up there, put me back at 4 health. Square 7, I forget who square 7 is.
Here's a real
Oh.
bout. You're up.
Yeah, this one's not too bad. Wow. Oh. Maybe I want to avoid 7 on expert. Oh my gosh, I did it. I did it. I done it.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go. A great slam and then some. Here goes.
Oh yeah, the only other thing I dislike about the charge shot is if you have a full charge when you actually perform a dash, you lose your charge. Any progress on the charge is lost. Right there and then. Or you shoot whatever you had charged. That health boost is huge on expert for these fights. Those fights were just completely trivial. Yeah, that's perfect space there. Yeah, I guess it's not that bad. It's the dominoes.
Good day for us. Well battled. Here goes.
That's odd. That was so much quicker. Like, the cigar upped big time. Dominoes? Nope. Must have missed. I noticed some weird clipping behavior on that cigar fight where my charge shot was actually hitting something else before it hit the cigar.
Good day for us. Well battled. You're up.
That's why I always got hit by that attack. I never noticed that. Unless the attack changed. I think those... the roulette... or the balls on that roulette wheel actually explode and leave a trail.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Yeah, that was a lot quicker. I think if I stand in the ashtray, when I fire the charge shot, it actually clips like the ashtray or something else, causing it to miss him. And even though it might get to the other side of the screen, it's not actually doing the damage I need.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Probably the best bunny I've ever had. Symbol monkey!
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
If only my memory was as good as my fighting skills. Or at least in this fight. Apparently some people can memorize the board really quickly. I just don't. I've never been good at that type of game. Good thing they don't penalize you for messing up the cards. And yes, you have to play every card. There's no way to finish Symbol Monkey quicker. Or at least I don't know of a way. It caps the damage per phase, or per card pair. So you actually have to do all 6 pairs to get him to knock out. Or you have to do all 6, yeah, 6 card pairs. Anybody who watched my earlier stream of how to cheese Mr. Dice, there you go. Mr. Dice places his hands like an idiot. And his pattern is really easy to remember because he pretty much always goes left, right with his hands. So if you're having trouble doing this, then always remember, try to stand behind his hands, because he just alternates them every time, almost. It's hard to get shots in because his arms actually block his face from getting hit, but it almost works perfectly. That's what I had to do the first time I ever beat him. So, it does work. But that leaves us with one boss left. So, all that's left is to beat the devil on hard, or expert. So, there is a good chance that I will actually complete all the achievements for Cuphead now. We're just going to change up our guns. And our super, I will keep the extra heart. This is going to be a tough one. But this is worth it. This could be it.
Good day for us. Well done. It's on.
Okay, so not great, but the first phase didn't change that much. It might have been a little bit quicker, but nothing that I don't think I could have handled, or couldn't have handled. Ah, made it to the last phase. That was close. Almost got it on the first try. We'll get it.
Good day for us. Well done. It's on.
Unfortunately, I was kind of stuck that I don't think I could have gotten through that attack without taking a hit from either the dragon form or the imp. Much better that time. Great. Great to hear. You're possibly about to witness the devil going down on expert. We're almost there. So that finished your zone 2 then, right? I don't know what I just did. That was terrible. That was a waste of a great run. I don't want to say a run would have been worthless, but that one wasn't going well. Nope. That wasn't gonna do. Like, I don't know what I could have done differently there. Dragon enters from the left. Little imp enters from the right. I'm stuck. See, this works great. He comes from the right, his little imp comes from the right. I can dodge. I can go away. I've actually gotten worse on this fight. Starting.
A great slam and then some. Now go.
Way too early. Way too early.
Here's a real high-class bout. It's on. Here's a real high-class bout. You're up.
Got complacent with that.
Here's
Not even
a
paying
real
attention.
high-class bout. It's on.
What hit me? There was nothing there.
It's surely brewing. Here goes.
Imp wasn't even on screen yet. You're gonna tell me he was. I say bullshit. I know what hit me that time.
A great
I know it was the dragon that time.
Here goes.
What hit me? There was nothing there that time. I gave that stupid dragon plenty of time to get off screen. Or to get out of my hitbox. Phase is over. As soon as the little imps stop coming on screen, you know you're done that part. I don't know if shooting him more does anything. Ah.
Here's a real high-class cup. And begin.
Well, that time I must have waited just that extra second longer.
Here's a real high-class cup. It's on.
As always, thank you everybody who's watching today. This is expert mode on Cuphead. This is the last boss for me to actually beat expert mode. I'm regretting ever saying that the devil was going to be easy. I'm sorry. My own arrogance got in the way. Way too early there.
Here's a real high-class cup.
I know I could have kept going, but I just froze up. It's like the spider's right on top of me. I don't know what to do. I hit B, I swear.
A great
That was my mistake. I should have hit it sooner. I knew what was going to happen. Yeah, take your time with your next attack. That's good. Bomb is always good because it's easy to parry the spirit bomb thing. Any advice on the bee? Hey, there we go, though. Beat the devil at his own game. Expert mode beat. Well, Cash, how long you been waiting to type that? And an A minus. Advice for the P. What is her second form in your opinion? Because the way I view that fight is the actual, the guard is phase 1, and her choosing either left, middle, or right is form 2, in my opinion. Form 3 starts when she comes down with the book and changes into the plane. So, for phase 1, you can get a fairly quick kill on the guard, but he's actually, you know, jump over. I always tried to stay above where the mines were. Oh, for the bullets, use your homing. What helped me get through it the first time was I actually switched to homing shot and stood on a platform and just dodged the bullets on the side I was on. I found trying to focus on shooting and bullet dodging, especially when I was first learning her fight, to be the hardest thing about it. As soon as I equipped homing shot and just focused solely on that, I finished it within 20 minutes. So that's definitely how I would do it. But, so, I completed expert mode. That is everything for me. I've actually, that's going to be 100% of the achievements, and that's usually my delineation for completing games. Could I get the rankings up? Yeah. Will I? Maybe. But at this point, I've been going for almost 4 hours straight on Cuphead, and I think it's time to call it quits. I'm gonna let this, well, thank you. I'm definitely not somebody who's one of those speedrunners or gonna be those S-rank players, but I greatly appreciate the compliment. This game is not easy. Anybody who's looking to get it, I highly recommend it. It's really what it is that I've been playing probably 20, 30 hours total now, overall, and it's just learning how the patterns. I mean, as you can see, like, a lot of the movements became second nature just because I watched over and over again what it was doing and how to best dodge it. So that's the best advice I can ever give you, is observe. They have tells, they tell you what they're going to do almost every time. There's very few attacks that you look at and you go, I have no idea what you're about to do. And mix up your weapons. Whether it's... I got through the base regular mode with pea shooter, spread shot, and homing shot. And on my expert runs, I started incorporating the charge shot. I never used lob and I never used boomerang. So take it for what it's worth. But we're towards about the end of the song, and I just want to thank everybody who saw this, who came out today, and I might stream something tomorrow. I don't know what. Probably not Cuphead at this point. I'm going to take a break from Cuphead because I have put in enough time. But thank you, everybody, and I will see everybody at another stream, hopefully. I hope this isn't the only time that people come out, just because I'm streaming a new popular game.